today we are back with some more of the Sapphire Professor Oak challenge. I think we can finally finish the first leg of the journey today. That is the goal, at least. Let's see, let's set this to Sapphire. Let's see. So it's set up on YouTube's end as well. Everything's working fine, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's see. Bam. And bam. Sapphire. Cool. Alright, got that all set. So I have, I forgot to water our Lepa berries in between, streams, unfortunately, but I did collect them. They obviously did still grow. We just didn't get any extra harvest out of them, but they did still grow, and I replanted them. And I have come in here and saved inside of the berry house, because I noticed that we are missing a couple of, we're missing a couple of berries that we can have at this point. We don't have a Rost berry, we don't have a Persim berry. So I've dropped a save in here, and we are going to talk to this chick. She gives you one random berry every day. We already have one of those, so we're going to go ahead and just do a reset. And luckily, the battery isn't dead, so it'll be different every time, even if we, like, have the same pace. It'll still be different every time. I think we do have that one on, so we're going to reset. Let's see. I'm gonna turn and save again, so that way we don't have to turn every time we load in as well. Mash, so that way talk to her before she moves. Lepa berry, we already have. Frostberry, okay, there we go. There was a new one. Cool. Nice. So now we have... We didn't have one of those, right? Yeah. Cool. And we don't have a Persim berry. Have everything else that we can get at this point of the game. Okay. And then, as I mentioned, here are the Lepa berries that I replanted. Let's go ahead and get back to leveling up. So, we were doing this Vigoroth, or what's he called? Slacking. That's what we're doing. And then I think the other Vigoroth... Have we already done the other Vigoroth as well? I can't remember. We have. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think all we need to do is slacking here and Pelipper. And then we're all set. We can finally oh wait, no, and Gardevoir. And Gardevoir. I didn't see you here. Yep, we gotta do Gardevoir as well. Okay, well, it's not too bad. What's our items looking like? We've already deposited everything at the end of last stream. Okay, what do we got in here then? How are we looking? I don't have a whole lot of rare candies. And we do have a ton of everything else, though. Just, like, absolute ton. Very nice. What's our Ultra Ball count looking like? Because that's the only thing I haven't been depositing. Pretty hefty amount. We're getting to the point where we're going to have a second stack of those building up pretty soon. So maybe I will have to deposit some of them after all. Alright, let's see here. Let's get back to the grind. Right? Sure. Sadly, all we have is Scratch. Do I maybe want to PP up Scratch? Let's take a little peeksy doodle at his moveset, so that way I know what else we're going to be working with. I might want to PP up Scratch, honestly, just because we have a ton of them. Vigoroth. You're going to learn Fury Swipes, but that's not really very reliable. And then you'll learn Slash in a handful of levels. That'll be pretty handy, but... yeah, I think I do kind of want to have... I think I do want to PP up Scratch, as silly as it is. Let's go back and do that real quick. Just because I think we have, like, a ton. Yeah. I can grab out 3 of those. Let's see. Just so that way we have to come back here less often. Cool. Very nice. I know, obviously, Scratch isn't the best move, but, I mean, hey, we got 56 uses of it now, so... it won't be running out very quickly. Alright. Back to the grind. But we are definitely going to be able to finish this today. I'm going to keep going until we finish it. And we'll start doing some of the catching process for the next leg, probably. I also want to start working on documenting the rest of the things that I'm going to need for the second leg as well. Let's go ahead and check on Zigzagoons. Nice. Cool. Which it's really handy too, because like we have so many Ultra Balls, that'll make catching things super handy, super easy. I think there is a way that I can like turn the battery on and off on this, so I need to look at that. Obviously, I'll need to make sure that we don't have any, what's it called? Like berries growing at the time, or, and that we've done everything we need to in the cave for Snow Run, because we need to catch 2 of those, and 3, they called, yep. Feel. I'm just not even gonna bother with Fury Swipes. Nice. Right. Which it'll also be easy to go through the catching process because we made sure to level up Shroomish high enough that it learned Spore before we evolved it into Breloom. Sadly, it doesn't learn False Swipe naturally in this game. The only way to get it is through breeding, and I don't think there's anything natively in this game that you can actually get, like, that you can breed together. Because I think the only thing that you can actually breed with it to get False Swipe is the Paris line. And I think that might need to be bred as... or no, I think Paris does actually natively learn both Spore and False Swipe. but it's just super, super slow, and only in Kanto. It's not even in Emerald either. I don't think you can get one in Ore, also, as well. I think it's only in Kanto. Fairly certain there's no Shadow one. Which, the Shadow, there is a Shadow, Shroomish, I think in Colosseum, and that does come with, False Swipe. But, which, actually, is that Colosseum or is that XD? I'm curious. There we go. This is what I wanted. Oh, it's XD, isn't it? Yep. Okay. That Shadow Shroomish is only in XD, not Colosseum. Unfortunate. If it was in Colosseum, that means it would have been possible to obtain Shiny. But sadly, it is only in XD. So there are some Pokemon that you can get Shiny in XD. I actually got one. I need to get back to that save file. I can't remember. I gotta still have it somewhere on my computer, I think. Should do something with that file. It's been a while since I played that. I was also playing Colosseum, I think, on my phone. Should get back to that as well. Alright, almost level 20. Maybe 1 or 2 more battles. Hoping that during some point during all this farming, we run into a nice little green-eared Whismur. Because honestly, I probably won't evolve it. I'll probably just replace our unevolved Whismur with the shiny one instead, because I'm not a huge fan of Loudred or Exploud shinies. And they look better in these older games, but still just not better enough. So not really excited about either of those. Let's see. I am excited for, however, is to get access to the EXP share coming up soon. That will definitely be very exciting. So what do we... I guess I should... It's gonna be kind of hard to research what I need to get for the next route while I'm doing this, though. Or for the next batch while doing this. I know that we'll need another Makuhita. I think we can get Geodude. That was our last scratch, right? So. Whoa! Yo, we got Pokerus! Yo! Hold the phone! We gotta give that to somebody. We gotta give that to something else so it can hold on to that. We don't wanna lose that. Because eventually it'll cure itself, and I don't know if it can spread off of cured Pokemon in this. My god, just let me get back to the sea. We gotta give that to something that we're not gonna use again. Let's see. Heal up. Yeah, oh, yeah, no, I know, thank you. I already noticed. Let's see, what's something that we're not gonna use? Because I want to keep it on something... I guess this Wurmple. We're not ever really gonna use this Wurmple. Alright, so we'll just go do a couple battles with Linoon. And we'll keep checking Wurmple's summary until we see that Wurmple has Pokerus as well. And then once Wurmple has it, we can put that back in the box. And then we can use that to spread Pokerus to the rest of our team. And that will help us a lot if we ever feel like EV training or anything in this save file, which I kind of doubt we ever will want to. Perfect. Pokerus on you. Because the Pokemon in our party, Pokerus will slowly cure itself, and by slowly, I mean almost certainly by the next time I stream, it'll be cured. But it doesn't cure off of Pokemon that are in the PC. So now, this Wurmple will always have Pokerus, as long as we keep it in the PC, and we can take it out and spread it to other things in our party if we ever need it back for any reason. But yo, that's super hype. And I saw you had a super potion. Let's go ahead and take that. Damn. Glad that I noticed that and didn't let that go to waste. That is 3 or... How many times? That is significantly more rare than a shiny, by the way. That's like 1 in 23,000 chance of happening. So that is absolutely insane that we got that. And there's no way to adjust it, which there's no way to really adjust shiny rates in this generation either. The only thing that doesn't have the full, complete 1 in 8,000 shiny odds is the Wishmaker Jirachi, just because there's less spreads in total for that, and there are, I think 9 guaranteed shiny spreads, so it's like 1 in 7,000 or something instead. But yeah, that is absolutely insane that we managed to get Pokerus. Ooh. Which, it's not, they took it out of the more recent Pokemon games. It got taken out of, it wasn't in Scarlet and Violet because of, you know, 2020 and 2021, and you know, you know, but it was in every other game from Generation 2 onward, I want to say. I don't think this was the first generation that had it. I think it was in Gen 2 as well. Very nice. Let's save again. Especially since we have something with Pokerus. Definitely want to save that. Alright, well, there. We had something cool happen this stream, at least. Which, once we get the Macho Brace as well, having the Macho Brace and Pokerus, we'll be able to EV train things super quick. Not that we really need to EV train things, but, and if we want to, I guess. It almost makes me kind of want to for this Ralts that we're gonna do. Because we kind of could. I need to look up what things around give the stats that I would want. But I'm kind of tempted to EV train that Ralts just where we have Pokerus, it'll go faster. Sadly, we don't have the EXP share quite yet. But even just having Pokerus, or not the EXP share, sorry, I meant Macho Brace. We don't have the EXP share either, but I meant to say the Macho Brace. Where we don't have either of those items. EV training is still going to be a little bit slower, but Pokerus by itself gives you the same boost that the Macho Brace does by itself. They're just even better when combined together, because then their effects stack. Yeah, I did not expect to be glazing Pokerus all stream, but, you know, definitely gonna take it. This level difference is bugging me. Now, can we get another crazy rare thing to happen in the same stream and find a shiny Whismer? That'd be wild. Then we can give the shiny Whismer Pokerus as well. That was the big reason why I didn't pick the Whismer in there as our host, I guess, for the virus. Which I don't know. I guess it probably showed up on Vigoroth where I'm using that, like, them, and then it just spread to the rest of the team. But very cool, very cool. Oh. Very slow process, but we're slowly getting there. Hopefully we can start getting a bit more lucky on the rare candy front. And then we can kind of scoot through some of these levels. Although, I might want to use rare candies on, what's it called there? Ralts instead, just because Ralts itself is kind of a weakened baby. But I guess we could just switch train for the first handful of levels. Because we've always got Linoon with us anyways, so we can always just switch train it with Linoon. Let's see, let me take a little peeksy doodle at the list of Pokemon available to us right now. Sapphire. There we go. Ruby Sapphire Hoendex. You're not in this game. Oh, wait, no, yes you are. What do you give? Do you give special attack? No, you give special defense. I was afraid of that. Oh, well, I think Ralts itself gives special attack, but sadly Ralts is rare. Yeah, Ralts does give special attack. What about Wingull? Wingull gives speed. Yeah, it looks like the only thing that gives special attack this early on is Ralts itself. That's a little annoying. I guess we can train it in speed, though. Because Zigzagoon, Tailo, and Wingull all give speed. What do you give? You give HP. Also give speed. have a feeling you're special defense. No, regular defense. And Whismer's HP, I know that. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of options for special attack. It's literally just Ralts, but they're a 4% encounter on one route in the game, so don't really want to try to reliably EV train on that. But we can at least max out the speed on Zigzagoons and Talos and Wingles. Well, I don't know if I'll exactly max out the speed, but we can work on leveling it up quite a bit. And especially since I'm pretty sure that one has a timid nature, I'd noticed, we'll definitely be able to outspeed things pretty well. Although I might just say screw it and level up in here anyway, honestly. Which, if I level up in there, I'll max out my HP, which is not terrible. And that's the only possible EV that I can get from in there. So I'll know that that's the only stat that I've leveled up. So I can do like HP and speed, or HP and special attack maybe later down the line. And just rely on timid nature to outspeed things. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Back to it. Getting close to 23. We haven't found any rare candies yet today, have we? Nope. I think they're a 4% drop rate, I want to say. Which, luckily, slacking Vigoroth here, whichever one you want to call it, is going to be the most annoying thing that we have left. Once we get this out of the way, that is, like, by far the most obnoxious thing for this, segment. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Gardevoir is going to be a little annoying, because we have to get that up to level 30. But it's not going to be as annoying as Vigoroth, because we have to get Vigoroth up to, oh, excuse me, 36. Oh, excuse me. And it seems to be in the slow EXP group, or at least one of the slower EXP groups, because this seems to be going painfully slow. Tell me that. Does it not tell me the EXP group? I thought Cerebi said that. Oh, apparently it doesn't. Or is that just not a thing in Generation 3? I thought it was, though. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. As of Gen 4, it says that it is slow. I had a feeling. It felt pretty slow. That's okay, though. We'll haul our way through it. I want to finally get this done and out of the way, wrapped up, and moved on to the next section. Still no rare candy. Did I save? I can't remember. We'll save again. Really hoping we can find a nice little shiny Whismer. I do think that would be quite exciting. God, I can't wait until we get the, what is it there? The, acro bike, so that way I can just hold B instead of having to run back and forth. Once we get the acro bike and a Volbeat with Illuminate, we'll be chillin'. Which, found out the other day, Volbeat's only actually 1% in Emerald and one of the 2 games. I can't remember which one, though. No. There we go. Nice. So in this version, Volbeat is actually 18% encounter rate, and Illumise is the one that's 1% encounter rate. But in Ruby and Emerald, it's the other way around. Okay. That's not too bad. Once we get a Volbeat, we can put that at the front of our... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think Illuminate's the only out-of-battle ability that does actually work in this game. Because that's the whole shtick of it, is that it works out of battle. Like, it doesn't do anything in battle. So, right. I think Illuminate does still work in these games. But every other out-of-battle ability's effect didn't kick in until Emerald. Which sadly also means they don't work in Fire Red, Leaf Green. Like it is only Emerald and maybe XD some of them work. I think some of them work in XD, but it's just like they work a little different because obviously a lot of things work a little different in XD and Colosseum. And then they took them out. I love that they took out all of the out-of-battle abilities except for, like, Flame Body and whatnot in Scarlet and Violet. Like, why? Why did you gut them all? You made it work in Sword and Shield. I think out-of-battle abilities work in the Grand Underground and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, too, so it's not like it was completely impossible to make, like, overworld encounters and out-of-battle, like, modifier abilities work together. Definitely check the Goon Squad, because they're almost certainly maxed out. Oh, one of them wasn't! Hey, there we go, finally, first rare candy of the stream. Only took, like, half an hour. Oops. Oh, but we got 2. Nice. Okay, well that kind of makes up for it then. I think those are only 4% drop rate. Oh. Are we coming along? Getting close to 24. About 12 levels left. We want to save as many rare candies as we can for later. Obviously, the later we get, the slower the XP becomes. Even more so. Or not necessarily the slower it becomes, but the more you need. So, I'd rather use like 2 or 3 rare candies on the last few levels to get it evolved than use it now and then go back to grinding. One more. That'll be 24. Go ahead and check everybody. Oops. Here we go. Have a save. What's our moves looking like? Probably getting low. Yep, starting to get a little low. I'll go ahead and move over here towards the door. Definitely excited to learn a second attack. Sadly, it's not for another, like, 7 levels. Last move. Let's see. Cut off you. You. Whoops. God. So you got extra inventory, or, yeah, sure, inventory option, why not? That's not really the right term, but you know what? We're going with it. Let's see. Well, I guess we can go ahead and switch him back, since we didn't encounter anything on the way here. Cool. You know what? We'll drop a save. Why not? Good to save frequently. Oh, do. Right. I should RNG a good a good Shedinja. It's handy because you only really need to worry about 2 stats. The only stats that really matter on Shedinja are attack and speed. With HP being always 1, like, defenses also don't matter, and are honestly high-key annoying that it even has defense stats at all, because they're just points that are completely wasted. I still think it would be an absolute, like, hilarious troll if at some point they added a Mega Shedinja and gave it 2 health instead of 1. I think that would be great. I'm very much not the first person to have, like, come up with that idea, but I 100% support that idea. I think that would be hysterical. Give it 2 health, but then, like, actually take away all of its defenses and funnel them into its attacking stats. I think that would be, like, peak. Obviously, Wonder Guard is so broken that, like, the ability doesn't need to change. Like, that can just stay completely as is. There's a couple other... There's very few, but there are a couple of Megas that ability, I think, doesn't change. Not many, but I think there's, like, 1 or 2. Might be wrong, though. I feel like I looked into it not that long ago, and there are, like, just a few. Not a lot, but just a couple. Which, obviously, there's a ton more Megas now with the, ZA and its DLC, and we're still patiently waiting to find out what the, abilities on all of those are gonna be. Well, all but 1, really. But we got Pokemon Day coming up in a little over a month. So, or about a month-ish? I can't remember exactly. I know it's, like, February 20-something. Can't remember the exact date. But we got that coming up soon. Sure, we'll finally get some news about champions. Who knows? They honestly could just, like, be like, oh yeah, Pokemon champions out now after the Direct. They easily could, so we'll have to see. Which I can't remember if they've said or not if that game is going to be free to play. I think they said it was going to be free with microtransactions, but I can't remember exactly. I don't know. It's kind of useless, or it's completely useless on slacking anyway, because you can't attack 2 turns. You can't attack 2 turns in a row. Got 11 levels left until we evolve. 6 levels until we learn a new move. Definitely gonna PP up that one as well. Which, the next move we learn is Slash, and that we will definitely hold on to, like, probably forever on this guy. Or at least for a very long time. Wow, kind of surprised there was only one item. Bum bum bum. Hopefully we can get a couple more rare candies going. Which, let me check. What? What EXP group is Ralts in? Ralts is also in the slow EXP group. I was afraid of that. And Wingull... Wingull is in medium fast, and only needs to get to, like, level 25. So, we'll probably do Wingull next. Just so that way we can get the easy one out of the way. So then we will have done the hardest one that we have left, and the easiest one we have left, and then we just need to finish off with the second most difficult one that we have left. Yeah. I don't know who I want to use rare candies on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to use rare candies on both. Hopefully we can build up a few, so that way we can use them on both, Vigoroth and, what's it called there? Ralts. Which will probably switch train Ralts for a little while until it can hold its own here. Luckily, where we have Trace, we're immune to, Supersonic and Uproar. I don't think these things have Supersonic yet, but I know they can have Uproar. We'll be immune to that because we will trace their soundproof. It's very handy. So all they'll be able to hit me with is Pound, I think, which will quickly stop really doing a whole lot of damage. Especially if we switch train up to like level 10 or so-ish first. Maybe a little higher, maybe 12. Check the goons after this battle. Still not as many as I expected. Oh, did we give Vigoroth any of those proteins? I can't remember. We might have. We're only at 5 moves. Now 4. Yep. Nice and close to the door, so that way we can get out of here easily. Which I'll switch over to Linoon once we run out of moves anyway. Right, last move. So that's another thing that will be nice about Ralts, is it gets teleport. So once we run out of moves, once we run out of moves, we'll be able to step outside and then just teleport back to the Poke Center. And we won't have to do the run to the Poke Center every time, only back from the Poke Center after healing. So that'll be kind of handy. That'll save us a little time. Heal up. Let's see. What do we got? A couple items. Let's start. Whoops. Oh. Go ahead and deposit stuff, I suppose. Bam. Cool. And back we go. Switch you. Alrighty. Right. Back at it. Getting close to 26. It's not too bad. I'm just hoping the rare candy luck picks up, yo. Been real dry on the rare candy front today. 45 minutes in and we've only gotten 3 of them. Oh, and that's a 1% drop. What sucks the most about the King's Rock, like, it's so annoying, or not really so annoying, I guess, but it's, like, low-key annoying that that's one of the 1% drops, because there's only 2 things that evolve with the King's Rock, and neither one of them spawn naturally in the Hoenn region. Even in, like, Emerald's extended Hoenn region decks, like, they neither one of them show up. So all you can use it for is its secondary effect of, like, increasing your flinch chance on things, or selling it. But it only sells for, like, 100 Pokecoins. So it's, like, not even, like, it doesn't even sell for a lot. It's a 1% drop from pickup. Like, it wouldn't be so bad, at least, if Slowpoke, even if only one of them, even if it was only Slowpoke or Poliwhirl that showed up here, like, as long as at least one of them spawned in this region, like, it would make it a lot less annoying. But nope. Let's see. What are we looking at for items? Rare candies? Oh, just super potions. Or store. Mostly super potions. Oh, you know, I should dig up that old, I have a 3D print file somewhere kicking around for Pokemon potions. I could reprint some of those. I don't know if I don't think I necessarily have the perfect colors to do all of them. Like, I don't think I can really, I couldn't do, like, an accurate super potion. I don't have, like a orangey brown enough, like, the orange that and I don't have, like, a maroon either. Like, the brown is a little, or the orange for the, like, the top part of it is a little too orangey, like, the orange is a little too browny, I guess, like, it's a little too dark. I have, like, a bright orange, and then the, like, base of it is like a maroon. I sadly only have, like, a bright red. Oh, and you know, I don't really have the right purple for a regular potion either. The only one I could really accurately do is a hyper potion, because that one is, like, white and pink. Oh, shoot, no, you know what? I couldn't even do that one perfectly accurate, too, because the pink I have is too light. Both the purple and the pink I have are too light. Damn. Yeah, no, I couldn't accurately really do any of them. Bum bum bum. Closing in on 27. Which means closing in on the next level up. It's down. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Should hit level 27 before we run out of moves. So that'll be very handy. Oh yeah, no, we'll definitely hit 27 before we run out of moves. I'm so tempted to, like, candy our way to 31 so that way I can have a second attack, but as I said, I don't really want to, candy and then go back to leveling, because it's just going to be even more brutal. Especially since we aren't really picking them up all that quickly. If we were at least picking them up faster, it wouldn't be so bad. So, 27. Drop a save. We got a couple moves left. We'll use those up before we go back to heal. Wow. Literally all super potions. Like, I get that it's the most common drop, but come on, game. Right. Got one left, right? Yeah? Yeah. Last move. Alright. Go ahead and grab that. We'll grab you. Alright. Back to the Poke Center we go. Oops. And for anybody wondering why I still fight things with Linoon at the front, even though I really don't need to, it's to trigger pickup. Pickup only has a chance of activating after succeeding a battle. So if you just get into a battle and run, nothing happens. So that's why I still knock things out with Linoon. Ow. Been pretty lucky on the skitty front today. Too bad we already have 2 skitties. Which we can't evolve either one of them quite yet. Remember exactly when we can. I think it'll be... yeah, it'll be after Watson. Yeah, so it'll be in the 3rd leg. Because we end up fighting Raleigh and Flannery together. And then Norman. I think we do Brawley, Flannery, and Norman all, like, back to back to back, actually. No, actually we don't. There's a short break period in between. No, yeah, we do Flannery first, and then we can go into the desert. And we need to catch Vibrava, Cacnea, and Sandshrew and pick a fossil. And then we can do Brawley and Norman back to back. Pretty sure that's the route that we need to actually go. Let's check the Goon Squad. Well, we will never have problems with money in this save with how many nuggets we have. And if we do somehow run out of money after selling all the nuggets, we can also sell some of the HP ups and, or not HP ups, some of the proteins and whatnot. Probably won't sell PP ups just because those are a bit more, like, you can't buy those, so I'll probably hold on to those. Where proteins you can buy. They're really expensive, but that also means that they sell for a good amount. looks like we'll hit 28 before we run out of moves again. For sure. We should have an okay amount of moves left to start working our way up to 29 as well. I'll check the boons. All super potions. What a surprise. About a third or a quarter of the way, about a quarter of the way away from leveling up. Oh man, I am getting hungry. I had a pretty light breakfast about 3.5 hours ago or so. I think I might need to have a little something to crunch on for a lunch. Although, it might have to wait until after I'm done streaming. Don't think I have a whole lot here, so I might need to run out to grab lunch somewhere. I don't want to take like that long of a break in the middle of stream to leave the house and go get food. That seems a little much. Like, I may go out into the other room and get food, but that's different. That's not that bad. Alright, let's see. I think we are about to hit 28. What do we got for moves left? Okay amount. 2 more battles, I think. Maybe 3, but probably only 2. Oh, it might be 3. Nope, I was right. 2. Cool. Save. Right, 3 levels out from learning a second attack. Oops. Come on, give me some more rare candies, please. Please. Which we're about 8 levels out from evolving. It is 36, right? I'm pretty sure it's 36. Yeah. 8 levels out from evolving. Which I could candy it all the way up. I do have over 8 candies, but I want to just kind of preserve them. Because I want to be able to use a few on Ralts as well. Although I'm sure by the time I get like really close to finishing Ralts off, I'll probably have picked up a couple more. So, I don't know, maybe once we get to the next level, maybe I will just head back and candy it the rest of the way. Oh, whoops, I wasn't paying attention to my moves. Yeah, maybe I'll do one more level, and maybe I will just go say screw it and candy it the rest of the way up. Yeah, I might. Let's see, how many do I have? I think, because I started with, what, 8, and I put 2 away, so yeah, that's... Right? Yeah, we got 10 rare candies. It's not bad. Haven't picked up any more yet. Up a ton of those. Yeah. Because we'll be, what, 7 levels out after one more? So, that's not that bad. Whoops. Ah! And hopefully we can get another 1 or 2 in the process. Oh, crunch. All right. Wingull will be like a breath of fresh air compared to these ones. Because like we did Exploud last time, and that one was super brutal because we had to go up to level 40. And I think they are also not in a very fast EXP group. This one has also been brutal because it's a slow egg group, and we've only got the one move that really does anything. Which, yes, I did pass on Fury Swipes, but it's because it has a chance to miss, so I don't really like dealing with moves that have a chance to miss in a scenario like this, or usually at all, but sometimes I'll make exceptions. But Fury Swipes is not one worth that exception. Let's see, please, rare candy. Nope, everything but. Ooh, excuse me. Great. Or do I want to go up to 30? I don't know. I kind of want to be able to move on to the next thing, so yeah, maybe we will just candy at 29. Because we'll get Wingull out of the way. We shouldn't really need to worry about candies on Wingull. It's a faster XP group. It doesn't need to get that high of a level. So Wingull shouldn't really be a big deal. I don't want to have to use any candies on Wingull, so we'll definitely just power our way through it with them. Hopefully it has Wing Attack this early on. I can't remember if it starts out with a flying move or a water move. Can't remember. Hopefully it does have a, yep, a flying move early on, so that way we can just level it up in the forest. If it's got Wing Attack, we can just go into Petalburg Woods and fine. I think it might start with Water Gun. Alrighty, so close to 29. I'm gonna come down a little closer to the door. So once we do hit 29, we out of here. Head back and candy you up to 36. I think we probably candied it up to 18 in the first place on the last one, but I don't even care. I'm gonna candy it some more. We may have done a little Switch training. I can't remember, honestly. It's been a few days. Did a couple PokeMMO streams, and I kind of forgot what happened in the last stream of this. Or forgot a lot of the details, I should say. Alright. This is the last one, or we need to do one more? Yeah, one more. Alright, 29. Please, rare candy. Why? How have we found more King's Rocks today than rare candies? Yeah, big surprise there. Alright, well, let's go candy this guy up to 36. So that way he goes ahead and evolves. Find anything after that? No. Alright. So we need 7 rare candies. Withdraw. 7 of these. Where are they? Right here. Alright. Get you nice and leveled up. Yes, we do want to learn Slash. I guess instead of Encore. And there we are. That will be a nice slacking out of the way. Very, very nice. Whoa! Just drop the mic. Nah, you don't need to learn that for any reason. Okay. Cool. Move Pokemon. Let's go ahead and grab you. Slacking. Down here. I'm pretty sure that I've got everything in line that we really need. I'm trying to line things up alphabetically, or numerically, based on this game's Pokédex, and excluding things that we can't find. So that's why we won't have access to either of the other starters. So that's why we start with the Mudkip line. We can't get these two right now, because we need to breed this. But that's why we went with a female starter. We have these two. This blank spot here and this blank spot here is Zigzagoon and Linoon, so we have those. Have this whole family. We have these two. We can't evolve this guy yet, so that's why I haven't even bothered evolving this one, because it doesn't really matter right now. We can't get C-Dot family, so they're skipped. We have these two. We have you, and then the other one that I'm about to evolve. This family, which obviously we need to finish off with this one. These two. These two. This family. This blank spot is Abra, and this blank spot here is Kadabra. They cannot be obtained until after the first badge in this generation, or in this game. In Emerald, you can find them on Route 116, but not in Ruby Sapphire. So we can't get these two until the next leg of the adventure. We have this family. This family. We have the trade Makuhita that we evolved into Ariyama. We can't get another Makuhita yet, but we will be able to in the next section, so that's why that's there. This is Goldeen and Seeking. We can't fish them up yet. Magikarp and Gyarados. We can't fish them up yet. Azumarill, Azumarill. Can't. You can only get them through surfing encounters in Ruby Sapphire. Similar to Abra, they tweaked the encounter method in Emerald, but not... Actually, oh, there are routes we can find them through walking, but we still can't get there yet. Again, different in Emerald, but this is not Emerald. Then we have Geodude and Graveler. Can't get Golem. So then Nosepass, and then Skitty and Delcatty. We can't evolve to get Delcatty yet, so that's why we just have the two Skitties. And then yeah, I don't think we can get any of these other Pokemon yet. I'm pretty sure this is all that we can get in this leg of the journey. Yeah, I don't think we can't get any of these other dweebs yet. So we are all set for now. We have everything that we need. We just need to do a few more evolutions. So we'll go get Wingull out of the way. What moves do you have, Corinne? Curious. Yeah, I was afraid of that. You do start with gun. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. Sadly, Water Gun is not very useful. But we'll make it work. We'll do some switch training, just for a little while, just because it'll be faster. Obviously, an EXP share would be really great right now, but we can't get that until after we get this first badge. So that will have to come a little while. saw who had an item. We'll go ahead and get that. Nice. Wasn't expecting Linoon to level up. Which I guess I could have been doing this with, what's he called? Vigoroth. But I want to be able to be getting the maximum amount of pickup drops as possible by having all 5 of my other party slots filled with pickup mons. For as much as possible. Especially these, like, long, tedious grinding sections. Oh, did not mean to attack. Oh, that hurt. Did not mean to do that. Luckily, we have plenty of super potions. So, if we need to heal, we can do that. We have been going for a little over an hour now. I might take a break here in a few minutes. And by might, I mean almost certainly we'll take a break here in a few minutes. Kinda starting to feel the urge to go to the bathroom, so I'll act on that sooner rather than later. And my drink could use a couple more ice cubes. Neat. Full of that as well. Oh, whoopsie, I forgot what I was doing. Ha! Yep, totally forgot what I was doing. Oh, wait, I don't know why I actually ran back. I have revives. Yeah, oh well, whatever. Alright. Go ahead and heal. Don't attack directly. Just did it again. Alright. Oh, nice. A move we'll never use. Once we get to, like, probably level 10-ish or so, we'll be in a decent spot to... Oh, which, have you inherited Pokerus yet? Yeah. Once we get to, like, level 10-ish or so, we'll be in a decent spot to, like, start fighting them ourselves, I think. I think that should be plenty fine, because then we'll be a couple levels higher than the highest level spawns in here. We probably won't be one-shotting things right away, but I should take a little peep at my stats and see which attacking stat happens to be higher. Let's do that real quick. Special attack. Okay, I kind of had a feeling. But wasn't sure. Had to be positive. I think what we'll also do is we'll get to level 10, and then I'll take a short break as well. Because luckily that won't be super long, with a low-level Pokemon. Obviously, it levels up pretty fast, because it doesn't need a whole ton of XP. Oh, candy, nice. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Luckily, Pound isn't so bad. It's when it uses Uproar that we're, like, in a bit of trouble. Oh, I keep doing it. Ooh. Oh, we got a lot of items on us now. My god. Fake item. Ooh. How many rare candies have we found now today? 2 or 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly. I should start a rare candy counter for some of these, grinding streams. Actually gonna use, it's on you. You know what? Screw it. Let's use one on you too. Why not? We have a billion of them. I'm not worried. Hey, look, we've got one back. That way, if I misclick again, I'm not, like, at potentially lethal health. Here we go. There was level 9. One more level up, and I'm gonna take a short break. Whoops. That's not bad. I think level 10 is gonna be a good spot. We might start being able to two-shot things. You know what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and give Wingull one of these King's Rocks. So that way, while it still isn't able to one-shot things, we will have a chance to flinch things. And that will help us out, obviously, in taking a bit less damage here and there. Maybe I can start fighting, like, level 6 ones? I think, or, oh, level 5 is as low as it goes. Let's fight this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, this one I'm not gonna fight with Wingull. We're gonna switch out for that one. Let's see. Which we'll probably end up using some PP-ups on Water Gun eventually. Once we do start actually fighting with Wingull. So that way I can, you know, reduce the amount of trips back and forth to the Poke Center. There we go, level 10. Nice. I think let's take a trip. I want to go back to the Poke Center. Yeah, let's go back to the Poke Center and heal up. Now that we've hit level 10, we can fight our way there too. Hopefully. Ooh. I want to go heal up at the Poke Center. We'll use some PP ups. And then we'll get ready to start actually fighting things with Wingull. Or at least some things. I mean, we might still do a little switch training for like level 8s like that, just because that's a little close. Let's see, we'll go ahead and heal up. How many PP ups do I currently have? I mean, perfect amount. Let's go ahead and max out Water Gun. Very nice. And let's go ahead and save. We haven't done that in a little while. And I'm going to go ahead and pop up the AFK logo. If I can get that out of here. And I am going to be back in a few minutes. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to put another ice cube or two in my drink. And yeah, I'll be back briefly. Mute Chip Boy. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's get Chip Boy's mouth moving. There we go. All right, back to the grind. I want to peep Wingle's move set real quick. Okay, it learns wing attack at level 13. And we'll probably end up PP-upping that as well. Because that's 35 by default, so that'll cap out at, 56, I think, right? Yeah, because this one went up to 40, so yeah, I think 35 caps out at 56. Right. Back to a Bob. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Once we start getting some flinches on things too, that'll be good. Good? I like started to say great and then changed my mind to good halfway through. And it came out as good, I guess. Yeah, I have alien super potions. Oh, and there's another one. Which I don't think Whismer has special defense, so, water gun's actually pretty solid. Really would like to start flinching some of these guys up. Like that! Perfect! Nice! Wasn't a one-shot, but it might as well have been, because we made it out of there without taking any damage. Ooh, crit on the pound. I'm glad that that wasn't Uproar. If that was Uproar that crit, we probably would have fainted. We need to remember that we have a few revives as well. I think we've only found 3 rare candies so far in this stream. Let's start a rare candy count. Alright. Shrink the size of this down, so that way it's actually readable. Let's see. What's better? That's like perfect. That like fits. That fits right there, almost perfectly. Cool. And then I can just like just do that whenever we find any new ones. Nice. Pretty sure we've only found 3 this stream. Which I will try to remember to reset that every stream, so that way it's like accurate depiction of how many we have currently found. Can we live through another battle? Just barely. It's okay, because we have the power of super potions. There's a little bug flying around in here, and it's driving me nuts. It's really hard for me not to try to, like, try to get it, because I know if I start, like, trying to smush it, it's gonna be really loud. Ike. Lynch, very nice. Excuse me. Whoa. How to get, yep. Wing attack here on the next level. Also be really nice. Oh, uh-oh. That one must have had good special defense or something. There's another one. Nah, I'm gonna, I'll risk it. We should be fine. Oh, there we go. There's another candy. That up to 4. Can I change the color? I can change the color. Let's make this, I want to do blue for rare candy, but I feel like that's going to be hard to see on the blue background, so we'll do yellow. So it kind of sticks out a little better. Let's change the font as well, actually. Yep. Which one I use for itself? And whatever, the font can stay the same, I guess. Another battle or two, and we should level up. Okay, heal up again. And I actually need to grab out some of my super potions from my reserve. We have, like, literally over 200 of them, though, so I'm not, like, too worried about burning through them quickly. There we go. Curious to see how much better this is gonna be. Oh, yeah, it's quite a bit higher on the base power, but our special attack is higher than our physical attack. So they might kind of, like, even out on, like, the damage they end up doing. We'll find out here in a minute, though, because we are almost out of water guns. So we're gonna have to switch to wing attack. Oh, we got a crit! Nice! Very nice. Do I have... I don't have any PP ups on me. Shame. Alright, well, let's, test out wing it. I know. Let's test out wing attack. Ooh! Yeah, no, this is gonna... This is definitely gonna outpace water gun. Get some flinches, that would be great. Nice. Hey, that's not nice. Not pleasant. Come on, let's see. That next level up. Nice. Actually need those super potions, so I'm set for once. Not a terrible haul. Up. Something else. Well, have we spilled into a second stack of those yet? Yes! Yes, we have. I had a feeling. Still not one-shotting anything. I'm pretty sure Whismer has higher physical defense than it does. Oh, that last one must have just had, like, really, really good defense. We might be able to one-shot. Yay, there we go. I was just gonna say, we might be able to one-shot a 6 or a 5. It's like 7s are a little bit too... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, that's fair. That was a crit. But looks like 7s might be a little bit too strong to reliably one-shot. Okay, and then this one must have had pretty good defense or something, or that last one just had really, really bad defense. And there's also low rolls and high rolls to take into consideration. Other crit. Damn. Another crit! Oh my god, we're a crit machine! Are we holding a King's Rock or a Scope Lens? Oh my lord. What is going on? Was that 3 or 4 in a row? It was at least 3 in a row, maybe even 4. I think it was 4 out of 5, maybe. Oh my god, you know, that's only fair that I get hit with a crit after that. That's completely justified. How many do I have left? 8. So we'll have to grab some PP up so when we get back to the Poke Center. We only got 10 levels left on this gal. So that's not too bad. Especially if we go ahead and PP up Wing Attack as well. We'll have a ton of moves to work with. Between, I think it's 56 that we'll have for that maxed out. And then 40 for Water Gun. Will be pretty nice. We'll be in a good spot. The next move that Wingull learns is nothing crazy, so... yeah. This is pretty... we've pretty much learned all the moves that we're really gonna learn that are, like, useful. And then... eventually I'll probably end up just teaching Wingull a ton of HM moves. Oh, I've run out of all my attacks. Well, let's go ahead and switch to Linoon. Items off of these guys. Don't know if I don't really want to put the whole stack of Ultra Balls away, just because with my luck, I put the whole stack of Ultra Balls. Oh, maybe I'll put the whole stack of 99 away once I get to, like, 30 or 40. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll wait a little while. Just because I don't want to put them all away and only have, like 8 or 9 that I have now, and then run into a shiny. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. Withdraw. 3 of those. Max out Wing Attack. Very nice. I just noticed that I don't have any TMs, which means that I never talked to this dweeb. There we go. Cool. And that should be Bullet Seed. We'll probably never use that, but, you know, we got it. Alrighty, back to the grind. Can we one-shot with Water Gun yet? Still no. Okay, a little annoying. Whatever. We'll use Water Gun first, just so that way it's out of the way. Pretty sure... yeah, Wing Attack is 56, so... get rid of the uses on this one first. So I won't bother healing quite yet. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother healing right now. Oh, crit, nice. Oh my god, we're back to being a crit machine! What is going on? Oh, that was just an outright one-shot, hell yeah. Oh, nice! Now we're just somewhat consistently one-shotting them. Hell yeah. Okay, level 7s are a little much. I'm gonna use this one regular potion that we have. Just because it's wasting an inventory slot. Because the bag does have a limit in this generation. Which is why I'm trying to consistently keep things in the PC instead, because if I had, like, 3 stacks of 99 super potions in my bag, that's just wasting a bunch of space in the bag. Pull that back up. Ultra Nintendo, what's going on? What's going... I'm not even gonna attempt that name, but how you doing? feel like if I attempt to say your name, I'm gonna, like, summon a demon or something, so... Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that, but, how you doing? Oh, the candy. Back to not one-shotting them. I guess we just ran into a couple that had, like, really low special defense and probably high-rolled on them at the same time. I don't really want to risk it. You know what? We haven't done this in a while either. But... I think we're only really gonna go down if we get crit by, like, Uproar. Yeah, non-crit didn't really do much. What do we got for potions on us still? You know what, why not? I don't really care. We got plenty. Starting to one-shot things again. So very, very exciting. One-shotting level 7s now. The real test is if we can one-shot a level 8. Because that is the highest level that they spawn in here. So if we can one-shot a level 8, then I'll be happy. Okay, this one must have had... Either that was a really low roll, or that one had a really high defense, or special defense. But yeah, that was yellow health. That one, we didn't even get that down to red in one. Okay. Or one-shotting 7. That, I bet that 8 had, like, a special defense up nature or something. That's kind of crazy that that only went down to yellow, but we can one-shot some 7s. And it seemed like a pretty middle-of-the-pack yellow. Like, that didn't really seem like it was, 1 pixel away from red yellow. Now we're back to wing attack. Okay. One-shotting level 5's good to know. Shotting level 6, good to know. Ooh, level 8, big test. Okay, see, that did more than Water Gun did, though. That did more than Water Gun. Right, we are, I think, 7 levels out from evolving. And then we are on to the final grind of this leg of the journey, which is doing one more Guard of War. Or doing a Guard of War, I'd say. That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. Evolving a Ralts up to a Guard of War. Whoa! Ooh. Ooh, bad. One-shotting things pretty consistently. Very, very excited about that. Back to the crit machine. You know what? I should actually, I gotta boot up Emerald today and see if there's any fun little daily events going on. Oh, and you know what? I gotta talk to the Berry Master's wife, I'm pretty sure. Because caught Lati As now, and So I think I can say the last phrase to her that I needed to be able to say. Ugh, get out of here, bot. If you're not a bot, still, get out of here. I don't want you peddling your stuff in the stream. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Have we one-shot a level 8 yet? I don't... Sure. Getting level 7s. Give us a level 8 game. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Can we one-shot this level 8? Oh, let's go. So then we use that one. Ooh, let's go. As soon as I added this rare candy count, we've started to actually, like, collect them like crazy. I put the rare candy count up at 3, and it's, like, not even that long ago. Like, maybe 20 minutes ago? Maybe 30? And we've already gone up by 4 more. We found more in the short time since I put that up than we did in the entire stream before it. Alright, we haven't lost any health yet since the last time we healed as well. I'm curious to see if when we go back to Water Gun, if that will change. But, I don't know, we might finally be high enough level that will just be set even if we are using Water Gun. Yeah, because we're consistently, that's another level 8 that we've one-shot now. Yeah, that's a third one. It's up to level 20. Another rare candy. Oh, my throat is so, like, sore today. It isn't even sore, it's just, like, scratchy. Starting to run somewhat low on moves. But sadly, Ralts has an even worse move, if you remember correctly. It's going to be very tedious to level up Eid. Yeah. All we have, with the only attacking move we're going to have the entire time is Confusion. We'll get Psychic 4 levels out from evolving. We'll learn Psychic. But yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Confusion all the way up until then. Ooh boy. Alright, let's see. Do you have any items on anybody? We do. Alright, down into the single-digit moves yet. We are now. I suppose I'll move down into the smaller. 2. Alright. How many moves do we have left exactly? 4 more now. I think we're on like 1 or 2. Yeah, last move. There we go. Bada boom. Go heal up. We'll probably need to do 1 more heal up session. I doubt that we'll get, all the way to 25 in this last, grinding section. Probably need to do 1 more batch, but that's okay. We can save up as many rare candies as possible for Art of War. Speed that process up. We'll definitely need to PP up Confusion, since it's going to be our own option. Not looking forward to that at all. Like I said, though, at least we will be immune to Uproar. So they'll only be able to hit me with Pound. And I have a timid nature, so I'm most likely going to outspeed things even pretty, like, earlier than I normally would. And so if I throw a King's Rock on, we can flinch them, be immune to one of their moves. Hopefully able to outspeed, consistently. Yeah, this is the next move that we like. Stops reduction of ability? Interesting. I'm not. We're gonna get rid of it eventually anyway for an HM, probably. Alright. Four more levels, and then we'll have this all out of the way. Then we can actually do a little bit of progression. Be nice breath of fresh air for all this just running back and forth here and grinding. We'll be able to go Steven Stone, which we can fight all of the trainers in Brawly's gym as well. We just can't fight Brawly. So we'll be able to use those guys for some good XP, especially since we can get the EXP share as well. So we can catch a bunch of guys. We can... which catching a bunch of guys will be really handy with all of the Ultra Balls that we have saved up. We've got over 100 Ultra Balls and haven't paid for a single one of them. Just got 2 more, even. We've got 114 Ultra Balls, and we haven't bought a single one. So, we won't need to worry about buying Pokeballs, like, this entire run. Which is very, very exciting. Alright. Getting somewhat close to the next level up. We'll definitely get really close, to evolving in this batch. Sadly, there's no other moves that it attacking moves, that is, that it learns before it evolves, and I don't think you learn Cut. Not that I really want to use Cut anyway, because it's inaccurate. Which I guess that is one thing that is good about Confusion. It's 100 accuracy and it's a stab move on Ralts, so we can't argue, or we can't complain too much. And it has an okay amount of uses that, I think it's 20 uses normally, so after PP ups that'll be 40. So, it's not too bad, I guess. I think it's 40 after PP ups. No, maybe it's... No, I think it's 36, actually? I can't remember exactly. I think 40 is for moves that are 25. I don't know. We'll see. It's a good amount. It's a good chunk. And we do get Psychic before we evolve all the way. I might end up just teaching it... What is it? It doesn't get Magical Leaf in this generation? Oh, that's a Fire Red change. Damn. Yeah, Gardevoir gets Magical Leaf at level 1 and Fire Red Leaf Green. Not in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or a game. Pretty sure there's a Shadow Ralts in one of the Ore games as well. Close the tab about all the Shadow Pokemon. I don't feel like opening it back up, but I'm pretty sure there's one in one of the two of them. I think it might be an XD. Which, again, sad because that means you can't get a shiny one. Boy, what are we gonna get, though? Can we get any more candies? Been a little while since we've got a candy. I still can't believe that we got Pokerus in this stream. Still haven't seen a shiny, though. Got Pokerus already. This is not the first time that I've gotten Pokerus before the first badge, either. It was even more crazy on that, in that save that it did happen before, because I did significantly less grinding than I did in this one. And like a fool, I didn't put anything that still had it into the PC, and when I woke up the next morning, everything that had it on my was cured. So, that was annoying. We might actually evolve in this batch. I guess I underestimated the medium-fast EXP group. How many move uses we have. We might get really, really close. We're getting to the point where we're gonna be only 2 levels away. We're 3 levels out right now, and we're like 2/3 to 3/4 of the way to this next level. Alright. Say one more battle after this one. Maybe 2. Yeah. I bet if that last one had been a level 8, it would have been just the one. Ooh, another candy. Very, very nice. Good up save as well. Getting to the 60-hour mark. So that's in-game time, and obviously going Sanic speed makes the in-game time a little inaccurate, but oh well. Well, we will end up having a decent amount of rare candies to use on Ralts then. Because now we... Although I've already used a couple, so we'll have to see how many I actually have total. But we might be able to get to a point where we can just, like, level it up into Curlia, and maybe, like, a level or two higher, and then just candy it the rest of the way to Gardevoir. Because how many did we use on Vigoroth? 7? Yeah, I'd be fine with using, like, 8 or so. Maybe 7 on, Curlia as well. Because we can switch train it the first few levels, until it can start fighting things somewhat reliably on its own. And... yeah, it should be able to KO them pretty reliably after a certain point. Once it gets to, like, 14, 15-ish, it should be, like, even as a Ralt, we should be somewhat okay. Especially since we'll get free turns by them going for Uproar occasionally and it not doing anything. And then flinching with King's Rock will also help us out. Which, actually, speaking of that, I'm gonna just take that off of Wingull now because consistently one-shotting things, we don't really need the King's Rock anymore. Which, I don't know, I think what we'll end up doing for the rest of this stream, we just hit the 2-hour mark, well, about exactly a minute ago. We've hit the 2-hour mark now. I think what we'll do for the rest of this stream is, I might take another little break here in a little while, maybe like half an hour or so if we're still going strong. Because it'll take a little bit to get this Ralts leveled up. I don't want to do all of the fun things that we have available to us in this one stream after we get past this first leg. So I think what we'll do is maybe go and get the EXP share. I won't even necessarily worry about catching everything in Granite Cave right away. I just want to rush through and get the EXP share and get out. Or, well, talk to Steven, give him the letter, whatnot. Go back and talk to what's-his-face, and get the EXP share. And then in the next stream, or like before the next stream, I'll go ahead and actually prep the checklist of things that I'm going to be working for. So we can have that on hand and ready to go. What else do I have flat? Yeah, okay. We're not leveling up, or we're not evolving in this batch. I had a feeling. I don't think 18 moves is going to be quite enough. But we'll be so close that I'm not going to bother coming all the way back here to evolve after we run out of moves. Once we run out and we have to go back and heal, we'll just level up on that route next to us, 116. We'll just level up there. We'll be super close. And then we'll start working on Ralts. Which shouldn't be too bad. Get that nice and leveled up. And we'll finally be done with the first section. Pretty soon I will actually put a stack of these Ultra Balls away. Yeah, once we get up to like 30 or so, I'll probably put the stack of 99 away. I just want to make sure that I have more than enough in case we happen to run into a shiny. Because I'm probably just gonna throw balls and pray, instead of trying to, like, weaken it at all. Even though I probably could use some of the lower level Zigzagoons to weaken it, I'm still just gonna throw balls and pray, if we happen to run into it. We're gonna be real close to, this evolution. We're gonna be over half. So, hopefully we run into a few more level 8s as well. say as we encounter 2 in a row. Two more moves. Definitely about 2/3 away from this next level up. Cool. There. Take that off you. Go ahead and heal up. And then go ahead and we're just gonna level up right here. Instead of going all the way back into the cave, just so that way we're nice and close to come back and switch out again. I'll probably just use wing attack instead of bothering with water gun at all. Just because wing attack does a bit more damage and has more uses, so it'll be more consistent. I would love to run into a shiny one of these. Shiny Shedinja would be super cool. Need to RNG one of those in either Ruby or Emerald. Probably Emerald. Just because I have significantly freedom in Emerald. Clear these guys out. Ultra Balls, always nice. Nice. There we go. Probably should have just done the one more battle, but whatever. Nice. Pelipper. Oh, yeah. Sure, I guess. Why not? I'm never really gonna use Supersonic. Sure. Cool. Okay. Let's switch you out for this last Ralts, and then, once we get that one done, we are ready to finally fight the next gym battle. Or the first gym battle, I mean. But, whoops. You don't go there. You go there. And progress onward. Cool. Okay, let's see. What do we have for total rare candies? We have 10 on me, so 9. Say 9. And what do we have in here? 3 more in here. Okay, so 12 rare candies to work with. I like to keep one of everything that we get from that we can get from pickup, just so that way it's easy to store in my bag here. Let's do that. Let me move. I'm almost certain Growl is gonna actually be your first move. It's your only move. You don't even know Confusion yet. Uh-oh. What level do you learn Confusion? I think I'm on Curlier right now. It's level 6. We need to switch train 2 whole levels. Okay, well that's a little annoying. Yeah, that is a tad annoying, but oh well. Let's see, I think we're gonna get back to the cave, and I'm gonna take another short break, even shorter than the last one though. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and back and else. Then, when I come back from that one, we will do the final grind for Gardevoir. Totally gonna go absolutely ham with the candies. Like, almost certainly just gonna blow all of my candies. Go ahead and save. Let's see. Pop this back up again. Let's go ahead and mute old Chipples there, and I will be back very briefly. Alrighty. Let's get this final grind on. Oops, I know. Gotta switch train for a little while, because we can't even attack yet. But honestly, I was probably gonna switch train for a while anyway, so big a deal, I suppose. Let's level up for Linoon. For all the encounters, hello, jeez. Definitely gonna want to be at least level, like, 10 before I even start thinking about fighting back. Or fighting with Ralts, that is, so. Definitely want to move Confusion to the front. That up there eventually. And that'll make it easier to use PP ups on if it's in the front. I'm still hoping and praying that we find a nice little green-eared little buddy. Finish this grind here. Because we're probably not coming... Well, no, that's not a lie. That's not a lie? No, that is a lie. We will be coming back here eventually, but not for any, like, active amount of long time like this. But obviously we'll have to come back here to pick up strength, and to go through to get the, like, dark glasses and whatnot. Oh, the black glasses, they're called, sorry. Which, having the EXP share will also make switch training easier, because then the Pokemon, if we, like, even if we switch train with the EXP share, the Pokemon holding the EXP share will gain, more XP than the Pokemon that isn't holding it. Where, like, right now, doing it like this, they're gaining the same amount, they're splitting the XP. If you are holding the EXP share and still enter battle, you gain, I think it's 3/4 of the XP instead. You take half of the XP that the other Pokemon would have gotten. I almost want to start trying to attack now. I feel like we can start attacking a little bit earlier with, Ralts here than we could with the other one. Just because, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's see. Yeah, because if they lock themselves into Uproar like that, then we're just completely untouchable. So yeah, we can probably just start fighting back already. Okay. That. Luckily, this game, or this generation is old enough that doing that increases the current amount of uses as well, not just the total uses. I think that was Generation 5 that made it, that changed it so that it only increases the total uses and not the current number of uses. Whoa! Whoa! Scary. Yeah, I think we'll probably end up using, we'll probably just use 10, rare candies on this Ralts. We'll level it up, we'll grind it up the slow and painful way to a Curlia, and then we'll just candy it into a Gardevoir. I think that's what we'll do. Ooh-wee. Hopefully we can find a couple more rare candies before... Ooh, nice. Nice! I forgot that that could actually happen. But yeah, with being able to trace soundproof, that's just so handy. So handy. I think that's why I had one Ralts that had Synchronize, and I think I actively chose not to level that one up instead, because Sync doesn't work outside of battle in this game, because, as I mentioned earlier, the only ability that does work outside of battle in this game is Illuminate, because that's literally, like, its whole shtick, is that it's an out-of-battle ability, it doesn't in battle. So... Sync doesn't actually increase the chance of passing on the nature or anything in Ruby Sapphire or Fire Red Leaf Green. So yeah, that wasn't a thing till Emerald. Oh, damn, that was quick. Just want to use Super Pro ready. Well, yeah, let's not risk it. We'll play it safe. I mean, yes, we got another one back anyway. Oh, we'll heal. Oh. You know what, I'm gonna change the name of this to Daily Rare Candy Cups. There. Now it's a little bit more descriptive. And it'll make more sense when I erase it at the end of the stream and have it different during the next one. Ah, I wasn't counting. Oh, and we don't know teleport yet. Ah, we actually need to walk. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright. Can heal up. And back out we go. 10 more levels, and we're really close to 11, I'm pretty sure. It was very sure. Perfect. Oh, level 11, we learned double team. What level do we learn teleport? 16, okay. Sadly, tracing your ability doesn't really help me at all. But you just chose to do nothing, so nice. Cool. I knew we'd find one! I knew we'd find one! Let's go! Oh, that's sick. I'm just gonna pelt it with Ultra Balls. Let's go! I'm naming him Eepy. Or naming her. Oh, I knew we'd find one. Let's go. Oh, that's so hype. It's been a while since I found a 1 in 8,000 shiny. Nice. We got Pokerus and a full odd shiny in the same stream. It's crazy. Bo-bo-bo! We gotta give Pokerus to EP. I'm not evolving it, by the way. Just to get that out of the air, like into the air, out of the way, whatever, ahead of time. I'm not evolving it. For two reasons. One, Exploud is a pain in the ass to evolve, and we already did it once, and I don't want to do it again. And two, shiny Exploud kind of looks like shit. So, yeah. Not evolving it. We're keeping little EP as a shiny Whismer forever. She will take the spot of our old Whismer in that slot of our Pokédex. I'm not intentionally going to shiny hunt anything in this playthrough, but obviously if a shiny presents itself to us like that, I'm not going to ignore it. So we might end up with some other shinies filling in slots in our in our Pokédex like that. But I'm not going to go out of the way to. Doing it as a National Dex mode was heavily inspired by the 40 Cakes shiny hunting bot, which is intentionally doing everything shiny, but I am not, because I don't have that much patience, because, you know, it's insane. We'd still be hunting 2 Surskit, most likely. But yeah, if we happen to run into a shiny like that, then obviously not gonna turn it down. Running low on moves, so we're gonna have to head back to the PC soon. Anyway, we can go ahead and get rid of our old Whismer, and we'll get a spot where she goes. I'm probably only gonna nickname shinies, too, if we happen to come across them. I mean, especially where I, like, low-key wanted that one. Like, I definitely needed to give it a nickname. Just couldn't one-shot with our last move. Whatever. Switch you with you. What do you got for me? Super Potion. Right, didn't even encounter anything. Love that. Well, so we can go ahead and switch you back now. Heal up, and also got to talk to the PC. Oh, so cute. Impish nature. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Well, let's see. Unnamed Whismer at level 6, you have served your purposes. 07's in chat for the regular Whismer. We no longer need you. You have been upgraded. Oh, it's even a level higher as well. Cool. Oh yeah, we gotta give it, we gotta give it Pokerus. Hold on. Let's put, Zigzagoon away for a second. Yeah, we gotta give it Pokerus. What? I'm gonna switch to that, just so that way the battles are a little quicker. I'll do like 2 or 3 and then we'll check. Shouldn't take that long for it to pass on. Oh, a little bit longer, I guess. It hasn't started to cure already, has it? No. Oh, wait. I know what'll help. Oh, well, there we go. We got it anyway. Sick. Literally. It's literally sick. It has a disease. Alright, cool. So there we go. Well, there we go. What a stream it was. Got Pokerus and a shiny Whismur in the same stream. Hell to the yeah. Roy. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch, back. Alright. Back to the grind. Gotta get Ralts up to level 20, so it evolves into Curlia. And then I'm just gonna candy it the rest of the way. Please hit yourself. Hell yeah. Oh, crit. Nice. I could just feel it. I knew that we were gonna get a shiny Whismur. Another crit. Now the crit machine essence has passed on to Ralts, I guess. I don't think we've gotten a flinch yet, though, have we? Yeah, no, I don't think we've gotten a single flinch yet, which is a little annoying. I also forgot if we fought the trainers in Roxanne's gym. I hope we did. I hope we haven't done all of this wild Pokemon training when we had trainers left that we could have fought. I doubt I'll hit 20 before I, run out of moves again. So we'll go into Roxanne's gym once I go back to the town the next time. So I'll probably have to go back again to hit level 20. Cool. Which, sadly, where the battery is technically live, we can't use that shiny to help deduce my secret ID, I don't think. But if I really want to know my secret ID, I can just pop the save into a Hex and take a peek at it there. Self. Let's go. Oh, it wasn't enough, though! Oof. I kind of want to... Ooh, there we go. Kind of want to use a... potion. Bye. Ooh, 2 of those in a row. Bad. Bad. You know what? It's a little late into the stream, but I kind of want to... I don't know if I can change it on Twitch or not, but I should be able to force it on, force the thumbnail, on YouTube to be a specific thing. I want to change it to the shiny Whismur with, Pokerus. Just because then if people are interested in watching the VOD, because I do multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch, so as soon as I hit end stream, the VODs are automatically saved on YouTube. in the live tab. So if you ever want to go back and watch any of my old streams, they're all saved. Can we one-shot this one? Yes, nice. Also just gonna switch you right away. I think our King's Rock is broken, because we haven't gotten a single flinch, I don't think. Oh, and we're also one level shy of teleport. How annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay. I really, really hope that I was smart enough to have fought in the trainers in Roxanne's gym, but if I wasn't, and they are still unfought, that just means that's a bunch of free XP. Let's see, I want to... Can I not? There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and edit video. And upload thumbnail. There we go. Nice. Cool. Ready, let's see. Let's go into Roxanne's gym and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Have we fought any of these trainers? I really hope so. Okay, we have. Okay, I figured we had. That I just needed to double check. Okay, cool. Head back to the cave, finish leveling up Ralts here. Oops. Hopefully get some more rare candies in the process. At least on this next level up, we'll learn Teleport, which will be super handy. Obviously, once we get to this next leg of the journey, we can just catch an Abra as well. So I probably won't end up keeping Teleport on, Ralts, like, long-term, since we could just have an Abra. But it'll be handy. It'll be handy in the meantime until we get something to replace it with, because I don't really, like... Its level up moveset is so bad, we're probably going to end up having Confusion, Psychic, Calm Mind, and Teleport for a good period of time. Unless Gardevoir's moveset gets better than its pre-evolutions. Gardevoir learn anything cool? No. It literally only learns Psychic moves and then Double Team and Growl. Every other move, including its status moves, are all Psychic. It learns 2 normal status moves and then all Psychic moves. Oh boy. Well, that's interesting. Gardevoir doesn't even get Magical Leaf in Fire Red, Leaf Green. It's only Kirlia. Nothing else in the family. Just Kirlia. So if you don't move Relearner it onto Kirlia before you evolve it, you're just stuck without it. That's so crazy. And only in Fire Red, Leaf Green. I wish we had access to the move Relearner. Or I wish we had access to, like, trading in one of these challenges. Because then I would totally trade this Kirlia over to Fire Red or Leaf Green. Teach it Magical Leaf and then trade it back. Just so that way we actually have a somewhat decent coverage move on it, but sadly that is against the spirit of a Professor Oak challenge. Right. Oh, I'm so excited to finally finish this first batch of the challenge. I don't think you guys understand how excited it is. I genuinely, like, gave up on this challenge for a while, and I don't even really... I think the only thing that really inspired me to get back into it is getting a Lonatone to have on Emerald, but I could just borrow the one that I have on Fire Red that I think I got from XD. But, I don't know, something in me wants to get a native Hoenn Lonatone. And I know I just said trading is against the spirit of one of these challenges. However, that is when it comes to trading to benefit this save. I feel that trading to benefit another save is perfectly legal. If I just trade myself over, like, something I already have, like a Zigzagoon or a Poochyena or something that I can just throw away after nothing cool, nothing exclusive to a different game, just something lame that I can throw away immediately for a Lonatone, I think that's fair. That's okay. Ooh, nice. How we doing on the move uses? Not great. It's starting to slow down a bit, but we have teleport now, so we can at least zip back to the Poke Center real quick. We're still not consistently one-shotting things, which is really annoying. Hallelujah for traced soundproof, though, am I right? Which, once we finish evolving Gardevoir, I'm gonna do, like, a double, triple check to make sure that I haven't missed anything, before we fight Roxanne. Just because, like I said, I don't have everything perfectly mapped out yet. But I do want to go ahead and get things, start to get things more mapped out, for the rest of the playthrough. Just so that way we're a bit more, ooh, nice, a bit more organized going into the later legs of the journey. And I've got things kind of written down and documented. I think we only have one move left. Yep, one shot. Yes, nice. Out of here we go. Check you guys. I'll take that. And we can just teleport back, baby. Let's go. Nice. That saves us a bunch of time. Oh, you know what? I should maybe take the... Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that. I wonder how pickup... When does pickup, like, do its check? Could a Ralts that traces pickup off of a Zigzagoon that it fights pick up an item at the end of the battle? Like, when is the pickup check done? I'm curious now. We might need to do the science on that. I'm sure somebody has, like, written it down somewhere, but I feel like it might be easier to just do the science myself. Obviously, we need to be not holding an item. Maybe once we evolve into Kirlia, I'll do, like... Maybe we'll do one level up naturally as a Kirlia. And by that point, I should be able to one-shot things. We'll be level 20. We'll have evolved stats. We should be able to one-shot things a lot more consistently as a Kirlia. So yeah, maybe we'll do one level up as a Curlia. I'll take the King's Rock off, because it won't really matter at that point. And we'll see if we happen to pick up anything while fighting Zigzagoons. I don't know if we will or not. Probably won't, but curious now. Alrighty. I don't know why I came down here. Yeah, we still have plenty of moves. I don't know why I came over here. Finally getting to the point where we don't need to use as many potions, which is handy, because now we're starting to build up again. Actually, how many are we at? 42. Jeez. I'm so glad that we did end up finding that shiny Whismur. Sadly, it's not a shiny that we'll actually use at all, but I'm just glad that we found a shiny that, like, looks pretty cool. Ooh, gotta take my head off for a minute. Ooh. Which we will end up wrapping up somewhat soon. It's been a nice long stream. I know these streams are a little boring, but that's okay. If we were just lame and used, like, cheated rare candies or something for everything, we wouldn't have gotten Pokerus or found that shiny, so. Well, it looks like we should hit level 19 before we run out of moves. So that's not too bad. We're starting to pretty consistently one-shot things, even as just a Ralts. So maybe we'll do some training out on the route next to us. On the way back, over here, or like from 19 up to 20, we'll do some training out there and see if we happen to pick up anything using Trace. I have a strong feeling we won't, but I'm just curious. And if we one-shot things, the King's Rock isn't doing us any good anyway, so it's not like taking that off is really gonna hinder us or anything. Cool. These guys can... Oh, nice! I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Okay, let's come out here, and we'll run around out here. How many moves do we have left? Not many. Let's see, let's check our bag. So we're not a Pokemon. Didn't pick up anything that time. Still nothing. One more move after that. Oh, perfect. It's even a Zigzagoon. So when we go to teleport, we can also check to see. Picked up anything that time. Did not. Teleport back to base. Base? Alright, close enough. Back to the Poke Center. Heal up. Go ahead and drop one of those. Ooh, we made it past 60 hours. Hell yeah. We'll train out here for this last level up, just to see if we ever end up picking anything up off of a Zigzagoon. Oh, didn't actually one-shot that? No. We'll give it a little while. I'll wait until I've fought like 2 or 3 of them before I check. I'll check after every single one. It'd be so funny if Ralts picks up a rare candy, like something cool for us. Mm. Oh, I should have just done one more fight. Okay. 2 in a row. Can we get a hat trick? Nope. Hat trick of Zigzagoons. Nothing yet. I'm starting to believe that it's not gonna work ever, but I'm curious still. It's not always a high % chance for it to actually kick in, so curious. I have a feeling it isn't gonna work. Yeah, so far still nothing. I have a feeling it probably does the check after the ability, like, changes back to trace. And that's why it's not doing anything. But wasn't sure. Only one way to find out. Well, sometimes you can just look something up, too. Most of the time you can just look something up. And also, do the science yourself. Yeah, I'm starting to become a very staunch believer that it just doesn't work. That's fine. Got a couple more battles before we're fully evolved, though, so... Not even fully evolved, but... Hat-trick! It was the same one, though! It was funny. 2 Zigzagoons and then a Whismur. Alright. Already got Curlia. Or, well, the first Curlia. No pickup item. That's okay. Teleport back. And... have a bunch of her... Did not count. Yeah, maybe I missed one. I feel like we... Or no. No, I think I'm right. I think I counted correct. We're just gonna use these on you. Yes, Calm Mind. We can get rid of, I guess, Double Team. Probably should have got rid of Growl instead, but... Psychic. I'm gonna keep Confusion for now, so I'm gonna get rid of Growl and just have both. And we'll get rid of Confusion eventually once we get worthy. Some other move, which will probably end up being Thunderbolt, most likely. There we go. Art of War obtained. So, time for the last minute check. And make sure we have everything that we can currently obtain. Also put these 2 in here for now, so that way we have an accurate representation of everything we've got. Let me go ahead and open up Poke-Earth. Hoenn 101 and 3. So, starter and Poochyena Zigzagoon Wurmple line is all we can get on 101. 103 adds Wingull line. Is all we can get by standard walking. We don't have access to any of these other encounter methods yet. 102, or Sapphire version, has Lotad, Ralts, and Surskit as new encounters. We have Lotad and Lombre. The third one we've not evolved because we can't evolve it fully yet, and I just kind of caught the other one for the heck of it. I didn't bother evolving it into Lombre, and I'm not going to worry about evolving it into Lombre right now. Ralts line we have done. Surskit line we have done. Other things we need to unlock more things for. Get them quite yet. Let's see. Petalburg. 104 adds Talo. Done. other things yet. Petalburg Woods adds Shroomish and Slackoth. Makes the Silcoon and Cascoon a lot easier to get. Shroomish, we've got Slackoth. Let's see. Rustboro has the Trade Makuhita that we have evolved into Ariyama. Can't get another Makuhita yet. Oh, and then Ninkata was... Oh no, Ninkata is not actually in the woods, funny enough. It is outside of the forest. And it is on this area, Route 116. Adds the Whismer line, the Skiddy line, and then obviously Rusturf Tunnel is only Whismer. Yeah, that's it. That's all that we can... That is all that we can currently access. We cannot get anything else. Because this route doesn't have any grass. Like, we can't get to the grass on that route yet. So, even though there is technically another route that we can go to that has grass on it, we can't get to that grass. So that's this route up here. We need Surf to be able to get to the grass on this route. So, obviously, it's excluded. There is a super potion or something here normally, right? Yeah, we can. Go to grab that. We can't surf up there yet, so can't go to that grass. Yeah, I think that's everything then. Yeah, because we already double-checked it through the PC as well. Or the Pokédex order. Yeah, because we can't evolve Delcatty and we can't evolve Lombre. Yeah, I think we're finally ready. I think it is finally time to fight Roxanne. It only took a long frickin' time. How long have we been going today? Almost 3 hours today alone. Let's check. Let's see, we did 3.5 hours the other day, and then when was the last time we played this? Quite a while ago. Where was it? And then we did an hour, 2 hours 14, 2 hours 25. So this is like a little over 4.5, 5, and then 2 6-hour streams. So, geez, or not 2 6-hour streams, 2 streams together that equal out to a little over 6 hours. So yeah, about 12 hours for this first section. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We're gonna go ahead and pick up these boons to have back in the party, so that way we can get some, potentially get some pickup drops from what's her face. Also, this way Swampert, go ahead and get what's it called? Pokérust for itself. But yeah, I think it's only fitting that we beat the gym leader with our starter. Excuse me. Alright, time to finally fight her. 37 Pokemon in, 60 in-game hours, about 12 IRL hours. But that's mostly thanks to speed up. Alright, let's go. It would have been closer to 60 hours if we didn't have access to speed up. So, love that we do. And there we go. 60 in-game hours of grinding for about 6 seconds of battle time. Nice. Alright, cool. Got access to Rock Tomb. Or we finally have the first badge. Cool. Here. This is my turf, bro. Get out of here. Alright. Take this guy down with a nice swift water gun. Cool. Eco is nice and safe. Actually, no, I think I peeped my secret ID last time I had PK Hex open anyway. I totally think I did. Pretty sure I wrote it down and everything. Cool. I don't really need that, buddy. I have over 100 Ultra Balls, but thanks anyway. Cool. I will absolutely go do that, and I will be right back. And this is Ruby Sapphire, so we don't get stopped about the mock call feature. Or match call? I've always called it mock call. I don't think it is that, though. And we don't have to battle you, do we? No, you just stop to say hi in this game. I thought so. Oh, but now we can actually use cut. Cut that down and grab that. Let's actually go back over here to this route as well, because we can actually get over here now. I forgot to do that while we were actively over here earlier. But bam, now we can use cut. I don't think it really matters. I'm 26 levels higher. I'm gonna be quite embarrassed if you don't manage to one-shot that. Whoops. Bam. Bam. Right, and there's significantly less trainers here in this version than there are in Emerald. Literally like half of the trainers in this section. There's 2 double battles here in Emerald, not 2 single battles. Kinda forgot about that. Right, nice. These chestos, alrighty, not bad. Right, let's see, and we can also here cut our way through. There's a hidden item on the ground there. Very nice. That's only for selling in this region. Miracle Seed will be kind of handy, though. Oh, which actually, I should have, Breloom at the front of my party. So that way we can be sporing things to put to sleep to catch them. Once we get over to, Dewford. Did I grab that before? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I need cut for that I haven't already grabbed now. Over to Dewford we go. Don't get stopped in the middle of this for a phone call either. Alright. We're going to stop and get the fishing rod from this guy, so I don't forget to. I'm not going to bother really using it right now, but at least we have it. Okay. We are also going to go ahead and grab you. Swap you out for you. Right. Spore up front. I should probably PP up that as well, but I'll work on that later. Not gonna bother fighting these trainers right now. I am gonna go ahead and grab Flash from this guy. We won't be able to use it for a while. Not that I really need it either. Go ahead and put all of these dweebs to sleep and hit them with Ultra Balls. I'm not going to go out of my way to catch everything I need, but I'm going to... If I bump into things I need, I'm going to catch them. So we need 2 Geodudes. So we'll go ahead and catch both of those. We can't trade, so we can't get Golem. We need 2 Abras. We need 3 of these little bastards. Not really looking forward to evolving, what's it called there? Crobat. It's gonna be a little annoying, not gonna lie. There is one Pokemon in here that we will have to come back for, and that is, Nose Pass. We can only get through Rock Smash encounters. Can't use Rock Smash until after we beat the Bird Gym. We need to catch one more Makuhita as well, so that way we can fill in that spot in the living dex. Right. Nice. Okay, we can start ignoring Zubats. We've already caught the 3 of those that I need. Is there an item over this way at all? So. Him. Around here somewhere. There was an item ball around. So I know that there's an Everstone right here. For some reason I thought there was an item ball around. Too. You know what? Okay, so what do we still need? We need Sableye, Abra, Makuhita, and 2 more Aron. I think now all that we can find on this floor is that Makuhita. So I guess we can hope to run into that on the way out the door. I'm not going to use the escape rope. Just, there we go. There he is. Spore. Ultra Ball. Very nice. Okay, cool. We don't need anything else on this top floor. Or in here right now. Well, no, yeah, on the top floor, specifically. Alright, let's go ahead and sort the things that we did catch. Let me go ahead, pull up the Pokédex on my other monitor. So. Oh. Click on this. Let's see. You. There. And let's see. Don't think I can't do the multi-grab. So let's see. This is Goldeen, Seeking, Magikarp, Gyarados, Azurill, Marill, Azumarill, Geodude. Okay. This will be Graveler. This one is Nose Pass. And then the Zubat line is after Skitty. I'll make sure that whatever the highest level one is, I will do Crobat. Like we're gonna need to level this one up anyway. Go. This will be our Zubat line. Okay. Whoops. Clicking on that when I just this. Okay, so next is Tentacool, Tentacruel, Sableye, and then Mawile we can't get in Sapphire, so next is Aron, and Lairon, and Agro. Okay, cool. And then obviously Makuhita. Cool, so we still need to go back for 2 Aron, 2 Abra, and a Sableye. But we can do that in the next one, because I'm gonna go get my EXP share, and we are gonna go ahead and call it for the day. And now that we've also picked up Old Rod, which I'm gonna go ahead and register, we can use that to Oh my god, I wish my brain there's a few things we need to fish up over here as well, which I will make sure to research ahead of time. And I want to grab the Persim berry from her still that we're missing. I'll hopefully remember to hop on sometime in between the next stream. And I will probably grab that Persim berry then. We'll see if I actually remember or not. Alright, cool. We will go ahead and give you that EXP share. Very nice. And, yeah, that is gonna do it for today's stream, I think. Let's go ahead and clean up the inventory. And head and wipe the, whoops, deposit. Let's go ahead and one of everything. Cool. Oh, apparently I accidentally put all of my full restores away at some point. Oops. I guess we can sell some things too, actually. Let me sell some things as well. Let's see. Sell. Tiny mushroom can only be used for selling in this game, so we'll go ahead and sell that. X accuracy, we can go ahead and sell as well. X attack, we can go ahead and sell. I'm never going to use any of those. And paralyze heal, we can also get rid of because we have a ton of full heals. We don't really need to worry about any of the individual status, cure, medicine thingies. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was gonna put the Everstone just kind of randomly in. Oh, there's no move items option in this game, right? That was new for, Fire Red Leaf, I think. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put this Everstone onto old EP here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Miracle Seed, I think, onto Breloom. Oops. Well, actually, no, this is fine, because we can switch you back with EP. Whoops. You nice and in here. That way you definitely do not evolve. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. Damn, almost 300 super potions, 100 full heals, 100 max revives, or over 100, full restores, not max revives, over 100 revives. Damn. 64 nuggets, oh my jeez. Obviously the rare candy count is not that high because we're using those, but my goodness, everything else is... Oh, right, and we still have more full restores to put away. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hit the right buttons, please. How's it? A 1. That's crazy. Alright. Go ahead and max out Spore on you. I think that gives us 24 of those now, correct? Yes. Cool. Well, next time we get on, everybody here is going to be cured of Pokerust, sadly, but we have a handful of things that we gave it to that are chilling in the PC, so they will not have run out, and they will still have it, so we'll still be able to spread Pokerust to other things if we want to. Yeah, so anywho, I think that's going to do it for today. It's been a nice long stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave some love. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend, all that fun stuff. Check out the follow on Twitch. And check out the TikTok and the YouTube Shorts. I need to do more of them, but, you know, I do them sometimes. Check them out. Follow on TikTok if you enjoy. And, yeah. We'll have some kind of video coming out for Friday. I'm not sure what yet. I have a couple ideas. Oh, let's go ahead and reset the candy count. Just set that down to 0. And we'll pick that up again next time. I'm going to shrink this text down a little bit more. There we go. Now the actual Y and the bottom of the Y and the bottom of the P are a little bit more visible. Kind of like, there we go. I think that looks a little better shifted. Yeah, anywho, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Let me go ahead and drop a nice save, and we are going to wrap up. And, yeah, we'll be back with this probably next week. I'm definitely reinvigorated to do some more of this. We have a lot more exciting stuff that we can actually do now. We gotta do the May fight. We have a bunch of stuff that we can catch. I have to document a bunch of stuff, so that's less fun, but you guys don't need to worry about that. I do. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that actually right now, so that way I don't forget to do it before the next stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys